Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren, and today I'd like to share my vision of teaching and learning. My vision of teaching and learning is to create welcoming classroom environments that are equitable. At the center of my teaching philosophy is a commitment to building a welcoming and equitable classroom. When I think about equity in education, I think about more than giving everyone the same thing. I think about recognizing that each student comes with unique experiences, strengths, and needs, and that it is our responsibility as educators to honor those differences. For me, equity means that each student feels included, that they see themselves reflected in what we learn, and that they truly believe that they can succeed. I have set three concrete goals for myself in my future teaching practice. First, I will strive to teach in a way that is reflective of my students, their identities, their learning preferences, and their stories. This means incorporating diverse voices, texts, and examples, and being intentional about whose knowledge is represented. A large focal point of this program has been integrating Indigenous knowledge and understanding its value in the classroom. Second, I will differentiate instruction for every student. I want every student to be able to participate in lessons, tasks, and group projects. This means low floor, high ceiling tasks, as well as assigning roles for group work. Third, I will continuously seek to learn from my students, their parents, and the wider community. Education does not happen in isolation. Families and communities are important stakeholders in education that must be heard. Looking back at my understanding of the education system, I am reminded of what we learned in our Foundations 2 course. We explored how public schooling in Canada has roots in the Industrial Revolution, when the goal of education was not to nurture individual thinkers, but to shape efficient workers for factory settings. Students were not viewed as unique learners. They were expected to fit into a standardized system. This history reminds me that while we have made progress, there is still much work to do in transforming schools into places where students can learn and grow. This is why I believe so strongly in the need for universal design for learning. Learning must be designed with flexibility so that all students can participate meaningfully in lessons and tasks. When we offer students multiple ways to engage, to represent ideas, and to demonstrate their learning, we are not just supporting a few, we are supporting everyone. And when we offer tools or modifications for one student, those same supports should be available to all. Finally, I have been rethinking what a classroom should look like and feel like. Through learning about Indigenous practices like sharing circles, I've come to understand that learning does not happen through direct instruction. Students learn deeply from one another, from storytelling, from reflection, and from relationships. As educators, we are not the only source of knowledge in the room, and when we honor that, learning becomes more meaningful for everyone. In closing, my vision is simple: a classroom rooted in equity, shaped by community, and guided by the belief that every learner can succeed. I look forward to continuing to grow in this work and to creating learning spaces where all students feel like they belong. Thank you.